Greetings, fellow gamers, and welcome back to another episode here on the World of Solitude server. Today we're going to be finishing up the mob grinder, and then we'll get on some other little tidbits and things. So if you enjoy survival SMPs, why not go on down and subscribe, and let's get this party started. So the first thing that you're probably going to notice is my texture pack has changed, and that is because the vines in the vanilla Minecraft 1.13 texture packs has somehow corrupted, and all I'm seeing is purple and black squares, and I don't know how to fix that. So, well, I do know how to fix it, but I'm not going to tamper with their product because it looks pretty awesome the way it's going. I enjoy the new textures that they have going, but I've opted to not use them anymore until they are completely finished and it has been hardwired into Minecraft 1.13. So I am just going to use this texture pack here, which is Lithos Core. I'll leave a link down in the description so that you guys can go check it out. Really awesome pack. I've used it in the past quite a bit, but for 1.13 I really wanted to get the vanilla thing going. But anyways, as you'll notice here, I am putting down some blocks, and that's because we have to put fence or signs all the way around this thing. And if we use signs, we have to put a sign there and a sign on its face. And you know what? I'm not in, I don't fancy that. So I'm just going to go down through here and place fence gates and open them up just like this. And that's going to do the same job. Oh, by the way, you don't have to put these on top of blocks anymore. You can just place them wherever. So that's always a plus, right? There we go. Get these guys in here like this. And I am going to finish this up in this area, and then I'll come back when we start on the outside edges. There we have it. All the fence gates are in place, and I've not put any here because we're going to have the water flowing through somehow, and we're going to get it to flow right down through here. Now what I'm going to need to do is figure out exactly how the water flows and start placing some fence gates down here. I believe that would probably be too high, so I'm going to have to go right on the bottom of this because we want it to float down and then out to the corner. So we're going to take these back up and leave these guys right here. And we're also going to place in some, let's see, right there, I believe it is. Yeah, we'll get to that and we'll test it and make sure it works. There we go. And the next are going to be here, here, and another on there. And that's going to give us the ability to push the water over into the corner, and it will fall down here and then start spreading across this area. Yeah, but we do have to make sure that we open up every single fence gate, otherwise we're going to have some issues with mobs not falling through. There we go. That one looks good. Now let's, oh, hang on. Make sure that I've got the... Yep, it looks right. Alright, so let's go on to the next one. I'm going to do all 4 of these and I'll come back. So now that we have all of our fence gates in place, we can go back through and take out all of this stone brick that we placed in, which could be any block. It could be, the dirt or whatever, It's just a temporary block, so it doesn't have to be too fancy. So we're going to take all of this back out and save it for later because we're going to be using the stone brick to make the mob drop area, the tube. Yeah, that's the one, the mob drop tube. And it's going to go down to the kill chamber, where they're going to splatter their guts everywhere and get their nice internal goodies. So I'm going to get all this done, and then I'll be back once again. See, you're kind of getting a tutorial here. All the temporary blocks have been removed, and now it is time to go up and test this thing out. But I'm going to do a thing here so I don't mess up and remove all my torches and create this mob spawner a lot faster than I want to. So I'm going to put that there. Take this one out, because it's going bye-bye anyway as soon as we kick the water on. And we're going to take those 2 back out so that we can ensure the water goes through there. Grab our water bucket, and we'll place it right in here. And that does not seem to be working properly. Oh dear. Exactly what I did not want to happen has happened. And that's because silly goose me forgot to put a block there. Alright. There we go, fence gates are in there. And now we're looking like we're supposed to. Yeah, that's what we want to see. So let's get back up here and take that water out, place our torches back in, and then we can test the other corners. Alright, so I have tested every single corner in here. Everything seems to be working absolutely perfectly. So next, I'm going to have to figure out where the center is down there, as opposed to up here, and get ready to do the tube. And I feel like one good way of doing that is going to be simply to just go for it. just go for it, do it, get it done. I will have to get back up to the very top, put this stuff up there, as I really don't want to lose it. And I may need some more stuff here. I can always come back up to the top side here and pick things up when I'm done, but I really don't need this stuff down inside the mob grinder itself once I activate it, which I'm about to do here in just a moment once I get all this stuff put away. You know what, folks? I think I'm just going to go ahead and activate this bad boy right now, and that way I can tell where the mobs are actually going. You know, that way I can kind of pinpoint where I'm putting it. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing it for that reason. I'm doing it because I'm ready to get this thing going. I may be a little impatient. That's just part of it, I guess. There we go. And now I got to beat the water down, because otherwise I'm going to be having a bad heyday. There we go. Close this bad boy off. Get rid of all the ladders. And then we can jump right down through here. Now, I want to keep myself as straight as possible and fall straight on down, just like so. And I just realized what I have forgotten. I forgot to put fence gates at the bottom of the hole, so we're going to get water coming down. Hopefully I can get right inside this hole here without dying. Oi! Just about did it. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, you know, I think I'll be okay. I said I think. But then, too, I don't really know. Let's try to get back up here with this thing activated. Shouldn't be too many things spawning down here with me inside. I wouldn't think. But I could be wrong. Just get a couple of these ladders in. Yeah, that was an epic failure. Well, let's try getting back up then. Just put our ladders back up for a second. Gotta get up here and get the fence. What has happened here? Oh. Alright. I'll just take this one. Whoa. Get up there. It's really difficult to maneuver around in here. Oh, boy. Temporary blocks. I should have brought more. I can just use the... Ah! Oh, boy. It's happening. It's happening, folks. Oh, jeez. Ooh, saved by the water. Saved by the water. Oh, there you go. Fight it out, boys. Fight it out. Oh, no. Yeah, these guys are getting flushed. Come on, down you go. Down you go. Go on. Shit. Jeez, get off. I don't want to play with you right now, dude. Oh, there it went. Yep, Sweeney's in a heap of trouble now. As you can see here, we've had some mishaps. It's this big spot here, which I'm going to have to replace the fence gates and all. And then there was a spot somewhere, yeah, here we go, right there, that it just, yeah. So I want to rebuild this, and then we'll carry on with what we need to be doing. There, beautiful patchwork. And at this point, I really don't care what it looks like, because it's way up here in the sky, nobody's ever going to see it anyway, so yeah. Alright, fence gates. There we go, now we got everything fixed up and ready to rock and roll. As we can see, we got these fence gates here right on the outside corners of this hole, and that's going to stop the water from going down. Now we can go up here and activate this bad boy once and for all. I do believe. I hope I'm right about that, because if I'm not, then we're really going to have some issues. So let's get back over here and put the water back in, which it was too late to activate the water right then, but that's fine and dandy. Here we go, start taking out our ladders again, place this back in, go ahead and take these back out, and then we can fly right down through here. But let's not land on the splatter platform, because we ourselves do not need to be splattered. I have now pillared up all the way up to 204, because that is 240 and we need to be 36 blocks below where they start falling down. So here we are at this point, and I am going to also need to put in some cactus around the edges here, right beside where each one of these torches are. Do you guys mind? I'm trying to record here. Jeez. Gee, they really are ruthless. Oh, hello. Goodbye. On second thought, before I finish this platform up and get all the stuff going for the redstone to drop everything down, I believe I am going to AFK up here for a little bit because I have 24 rockets left and I'd like to have a couple of stacks of those things. Spiral's needing some too, so I'm just going to wait up here for a few minutes and gather up some gunpowder. And yes, this thing is absolutely working. So I've made it back up here, and I have all the glass that I need. I don't have all the other stuff that I need, but I do have a nice little landing strip thing. There we go. And now it's going to be easier for me to get up and down from this area. Hello, Bone. And I do have my cacti and sand. So I can go ahead and place these guys in. At least the sand for now. I don't want to put the cactus in until I'm ready to actually do that. So what I really need to start off with is these corners. I think I'm going to do this whole edge on this side first. And then what I'll do whenever I am super ready is I will pillar back down here a bit and place some blocks out that way so that I can get underneath this thing and put in the dropper that will push all the items all the way down into that water down there, and then we'll find a way from there to add it into this stream and go into the sorting system that we will be working on next. If I can talk today. Can't seem to talk. But that's just the way that goes. Oh man, all this is good stuff. I did manage to get a few, maybe about 18 gunpowder before I went back down to collect the rest of my items for building, and not too bad, really. Not too bad at all. See, alright, so I'm going to need a 2-block gap, and then from this point, I can start going back and forth with items, or, not items, blocks. Jeez. Again, words are hard today for Sweeney. There we go. Get my... Ooh, that sounds terrible. Oh, great. Alright, that's fine. I can just go right back up to the top here. No big deal. Yep, here we go. Right back into the landing strip. Watch me not make it. Hey, I made it. Good deal. Alright, so thank you, Mr. whichever you were there that just shot me. That was awesome. Alright, here we go. Right back up here. Swap that out for these again. And now I'm just going to continue this pattern all the way up to the bottom of that. Well, I've managed to get up here without a creeper going off on me. I did have a baby zombie land right next to me, but he walked right off the edge and down into the water down there, so that's not too bad. There we go. And I must say, Lithos Core really makes this stuff look really nice. See if you guys can... There we go. Get a little bit of that. I have Optifine on as well. It's the test version for 1.13, and it's looking absolutely amazing. And I just missed my platform. Oh, dear. Okay, rockets. There we go. And we got a thing going on. Where's my... Okay, here we go. One rocket did the trick. Now all we have to do is glide right in. Coming in for a landing. And... Really? And... For crying out loud. Okay, attempt number 3 at landing on this platform. Come on. There we go. Now we've made it. Uh-oh. Spiral has left the game. She doesn't love me anymore. I see how it is. Alright, there we go. Now we can pillar out this way and around so that we can get everything in just the right order. Oy. Oh, for crying out loud. See, that's what happens. That's what happens. Oh, man. Yeah, this thing is working really good. Of course, just like any other mob farm, the amount of people online at any given time is going to depict how many drops you get, how many mob spawns you get. For example, if you have 3 people online and 2 of them are on the ground at different locations where everything's not lit up or other things are spawning, then your rates up here are going to be significantly lower. However, if everybody is in a very well lit area where nothing else is spawning, you're going to get plenty of mob drops. Oh boy. Okay, this is the part that I'm worried about. Once again, yeah, you see the creepers are trying to ignite while they're on their way down. And that's not a good thing, because if they land on this thing with me, that's going to be a lot of work that needs to be redone. While we're at it, folks, might as well just go on down into the comments section while we're waiting, and let me know if you enjoy seeing the longer cuts like this, showing me actually building things, or if you enjoy the cuts that I do, showing the progress each time I get something done. Whoa, a little bit of lag right there. Oy. And the spider. He's gone. Almost done. Almost done. Oh, that's it. Alright, so we got 2 more blocks to place in. There we go. And put that in my hand with the Optifine so we can see it. And yes, yes, yes. It is absolutely done, and I am extremely happy about that. Ow. Yeah. So I don't think I have to worry about phantoms in this area so much, because this roof is so big that they can't really get around it, it doesn't seem like. Needless to say that I have seen none so far since I've been up here AFK and all this other stuff. So hopefully I don't. But just in case, we'll just do that. And now I got to go down to the very bottom and see where exactly all these drops are coming out. I don't think I'm going to be putting a casing around where they're dropping down, but I want to try to get the area right around where they are falling. Probably going to make like a water stream of some sort to collect everything that's falling down. Kind of like the Cub Fans Guardian Farm type thing, except for reversed. It's going to be all pointed towards the center. Wow. Yeah, we got a large area here. That's not that large, I don't guess. But, man, there is a lot of stuff down here. Alright, I got Spiral to stay down here while I was up top there, AFKing, and we were making sure exactly where the mob drops were coming down to. She said that's from a drowned over there, but the rest of the items look like they are definitely falling right in this area here on top of this platform. The only thing that I need to do now is make an outside ring around this, and then we can get started making a bit of a water funnel into the center, which is going to put the items down into here, and then we're going to shoot them over into this and over into the sorting system. Once we get the sorting system done anyway, it'll be sorting, but until then it's just going to be going mixed in with the slime. Let's see, follow this line here. Probably going to go off into that side since that's closer to it. And then it's going to go around this way, all the way over into... This is taking a minute. Anyways, yeah, that tube right there, into that tube. And once it hits that tube, it is going to go into this chest system here, which, like I say, all these chests here are laid out and ready for the sorting system. But we do have to have a lot more wood. That's going to be a lot of off-camera grind work. We got plenty of spruce and things like that we can use for that, no problem. The sorting system itself is going to go right up on the top here. We're going to have a couple of, maybe 3 or 4 junk chests down this way for just random items to fall into. And then it's going to end on the back side here with a either lava or cactus garbage disposal. That way, anything else that comes through that doesn't go into any of the other chests goes out and gets destroyed without, spending too much time making us lag out and whatnot. And these guys really don't know when to give up, do they? But that's fine. That's fine. Another thing I'm going to have to do is more than likely going to have to come in here and put up some actual walls, because you cannot AFK in this area without these guys, especially the ones with the tridents, irritating you. So, yeah, that's not going to be a good thing. We definitely have to get all that done, and soon. But I believe most of this is going to have to wait until another episode. Right now, I just need to concentrate on that platform right there and get that hooked up into this and get the water streams in, and we should be good to go for this one. I've got the design laid out for all of the funnel that's going to be pushing all the items into the delivery system that goes over to the sorter. And of course, we got these guys coming back in. Ay, ay, ay. Brought some ice and some concrete powder and some things like that, and we're going to just connect this thing right up. Just about like that. And then we're going to place in the ice and the water streams and things of that nature and get this thing hooked up real nice like. If I can aim this thing today. Tell you what it is. It's almost time for me to go to work on my paid job, and I'm getting a little bit impatient with these mobs that keep spawning. And yeah, it's, oh boy. Anyways, going to get this done. Be right back. I have finally finished this system. It has taken me long enough, but we have it connected there. We have all the ice and the water in place and all the floor blocks that lead right out over there and into that system there. So now I'm just going to go right over here and throw in some blocks and make sure that everything gets from point A to point B. And then I can place in a bit of water on each corner here, well, along this top edge anyway, all the way around. And hopefully everything will go right down into here as planned. If not, then I'm going to have some fence gates or something just to make sure that everything's getting to where it's supposed to be going. Anyways, without further ado, let's do a stack of this, a stack of that, and why not a piece of rotten flesh? And let's make sure that all of that gets back over here. Alright, so here we are back over here. And now I can just go down here to wherever this stuff is supposed to be going. Oh, we got some blocks going through. That's looking promising. All right. Almost 6. There we go. And the glass is coming in. And come on, you can do it. Hey, look at that, folks. We got our blocks back over here. So I think that is going to be good enough for this particular episode. So, as always, if you enjoyed it, go down and hit that like button. Don't forget to smash me in the face in the end screen to subscribe, and hit that notification bell, otherwise YouTube's not going to let you know that I'm posting videos. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.